Well, I imagine that Andy's been playing tracks from this LP for months now, but I've only just got around to listening to it. But excellent stuff it is too, on Mr. Bongo Records, from an LP called The Sound of the Favelas, Batucada, or possibly the other way around, Portinho, and that was Batu Mata, and another track from this LP in tomorrow night's programme as well. And a fax here from Sleeper. They've just issued their new album on May the 7th. The It Girl is the title of it. The session features 4 tracks from the LP, and these session tracks are exclusive to the John Peel Show. Well, in a manner of speaking, anyway. More importantly, they start touring on May the 19th, where they're going to be in Wolverhampton. That's at the Civic Hall. On the 20th in Cambridge at the Corn Exchange, 21st Norwich, University of East Anglia, Rock City, Nottingham on the 22nd, Octagon, Sheffield on the 23rd, City Hall, Hull on the 25th, Glasgow, Barrowlands on the 26th, Edinburgh, Queen's Hall on the 27th, 28th are in Newcastle at the Mayfair, 30th Lancaster, Sugar House, and on the 31st Liverpool at the Royal Court. And then the tour continues in June. From Sleeper, this is Dressed Like Your Mother.
Tuesday morning, she's not happier than him. She only likes to hear her own voice talking. Oh, have you seen her face? Reflected up in flashness. They say when you're uptown left, your parents didn't even notice. You used to go, ooh, la la, and it seems to me that you're dead already.
That's Sleeper in session. The tune's called Dress Like Your Mother. And this is Slam from their LP Head States on Soma Records, Free Fall.
can read about it as much as you like, but you can hear it for the first time only on the evening session. This Tuesday, Nicky Wire from the Manic Street Preachers talks about their fans.
Sometimes you get letters written in blood and stuff and it doesn't make you feel any better.
Their fame.
I'm not saying like, hey, we split up, it was just, oh, we can't be asked to do this, you know, everything is just too terrible.
And the future of the band.
As long as people still want us, then I'm sure we'll be there.
And for the first time on the radio, he tells in his own words the story of the disappearance of the band's guitarist, Richie Edwards. Plus, you can hear exclusive tracks from the new album, Everything Must Go. That's the evening session this Tuesday at 97 to 99 FM, Radio 1.
And that's the title of the piece, The Fall, another track from the LP on Jet Records, The Light User Syndrome, with exciting sleeve notes by myself. Brief, actually, because I didn't think it was entirely appropriate that a Fall LP should have sleeve notes, and neither did my William, as a matter of fact. But we were asked to do them, or I was asked to do them, so I did. Before that, it was Slam on Soma Records from the LP Head States and Free Fall. And a note here from the people of the Memoirs of Seth Bottomley magazine, Port Vale magazine, specifically Mark, who wrote it, but thanks very much for the letter, much appreciated, and for the generous sentiments. And in response to your request, here's the tune that you wanted to hear, which is from Colourblind James Experience from 1987, A Different Bob.
My baby was talking in her sleep. She said, "Bob." I said, "What?" She said, "Bob." I said, "I'm Bob." She said, "No, I mean a different Bob." So I asked her the next day. I said, "Jane." She said, "What?" I said, "Who's Bob?" She said, "You're Bob." I said, "No, I mean a different vibe. Baby was run over by a truck. It was a dime as she lay dying. She called for Bob, I touched her hand and said, I'm here. She said no, I mean a different Bob. My baby was talking in her sleep.
Shallow brain, slow to learn, quick to burn. Shallow brain, slow to learn, quick to burn. Artist picnic must be. Give him the card back, let him shuffle and be. Artist picnic must be. Many a times he get a rowdy. You mama did I want you. Why didn't you take it? Your daddy did I want you. He wasn't from a bad breed. All those positive things that you've taught you, if you listen you'll just succeed. Now you're on your bending knee, begging me please, shallow brain, slow to learn, quick to burn. Shallow brain, slow to learn, quick to burn. You take day to stray and night to play. Why did you run away? Now you circumstance have you in a avalanche. You had to learn the hard way. All this picnic must be. Give him the card back and let him shuffle and be. All this picnic must be. Many a times he get a rowdy. Shallow brain, slow to learn, quick to burn. Shallow brain, slow to learn, quick to burn. You mama did I want you. Why didn't you take it? Your daddy did I want you. from a bad breed. All those positive things that they've done, yeah. If you listen, you just succeed. Now you're on your bending knee, begging me, please, shallow brain, slow to learn, quick to burn.
Slightly scratchy pre-release on the Studio 2000 label. Very, very scratchy. Let's see how scratchy it gets. Rather disappointing, really. Mankind, and it's called Hard Ears. Before that, the Colourblind James Experience, and from 1987, A Different Bob, from an LP on Earring Records. Actually, been loads of LPs since then, I think, but I've not really heard very many of them. Here's another one from Gorky's. Actually, I've got information about their forthcoming entertainments as well, which I'll read out now. On May the 21st, Gorky's play in Oxford at the Zodiac. On the 23rd, in Glasgow at Barrowlands. Middlesbrough Town Hall on the 24th. Wolverhampton Civic Hall on the 25th. Manchester Academy on the 27th. In London on the 28th and 29th, both of those at the Forum. All of this in support of the Manic Street Preachers, of course. And then the Centre in Newport on the 31st of May, and then in June on the 1st they're at the University once again in Norwich, and on the 2nd De Montfort Hall in Leicester. New LP Amber Gambler will be released on the Angst label on June the 17th, and well, that's all the information that I've got, I think, unless there's more. No, we've had that one already. Right, Gorky's Psychotic Monkeys, Young Girls, Happy Endings.
Towers wrapped round in silk, a young cop with his mother's milk, Victorian England shining so bright, two lovers kissing in the moonlight. You know I wrote that bit to sell ya, sell ya. You know I never mean a word I tell ya. You know I wrote this bit to sell ya, sell ya. You know I never mean a word I tell ya. Are the feelings stronger, the reasons longer? Are the feelings stronger, the reasons longer? You know young girls like happy endings, well I guess that's the way it's gotta be. 'Cause without all these happy endings, what would happen to my industry?
Oh, my goodness me. Sorry, I was anticipating a little more of that. Gorky's Psychotic Monkeys. It means that I've not got the next tune lined up, and I was going to do one of my killer segues at this junction. Anyway, Gorky's and Young Girls, Happy Endings. And what I was going to bring in next is the Swedish Elvis Presley. And if you've not heard any of his work previously, then you've missed a real treat. This is one of his more sort of subtle works, by and large, that I'm trying to get sorted out for you now. The LP is called Greatest Hits from Green Pig Productions, of somewhere that I can't pronounce, in Sweden.
Now and then there's a fool such as I, calling me if I'm sentimental when you say goodbye. Don't be angry with me, should I cry? When you're gone, yet a dream, a little dream is goodbye. Now and then there's a fool such as I. Now and then there's a fool such as I am. Oh, you told me how to love me. There's a fool such as I. Now and then, there's a fool such as I. Now and then, there's a fool.
I'm ready for you this time. That's Eilert Pilarm from Sweden and his version of A Fool Such As I from his Greatest Hits LP. One of his more moderate treatments, actually. Perhaps next week I'll treat you to his version of One Night, because that is a bit of a stormer, I have to say, not to be missed. This is DJ Rush and a track from an EP called The Vicious EP. This is Capricorn. This is DJ Rush on Force Inc. Records, Capricorn from the EP, the Vicious EP. Another tune coming up from Sleeper, their session for us this afternoon. The title requires some explanation, which I'll do as decently as I can. It may be a story that's terrifically familiar to you, but I never heard it until this afternoon myself. The track's called Good Luck, Mr. Gorski, and apparently this is something which Neil Armstrong said as he was re-entering the space capsule, whatever it was, after his historic first walk on the moon. And, of course, all of the other things that he said have been much repeated and so forth, and people have always asked him what he meant by Good Luck, Mr. Gorski, and he was never prepared to say until recently. And then he told the story that he and his brother, I mean, I may have got all of this wrong, but I mean, this, you know, the relevant, I mean, it'll make some kind of sense at the end. He and his brother were playing baseball, one of those things which American kids do, and the ball went over the fence into the garden of their next-door neighbours, Mr. and Mrs. Gorski, and climbed over the fence to retrieve the ball and heard a bit of an argument going on between the Gorskis, in the course of which Mrs. Gorski said something along the lines of, there'll be no oral sex in this house until the boy next door walks on the moon. Hence, good luck, Mr. Gorski, and Mrs. Gorski as well. This is Sleeper.
Sleep without thinking, best
It'd be nice to think it was a true story, wouldn't it? That's Sleeper in session, and good luck, Mr. Gorski. And the next weekend sessions, provided we get the okay from Manchester, of course, on Saturday, Jean, and on Sunday, La Bradford and 60-Foot Dolls. And the fax it, well, yes, it is a fax, very polite one too, from Cook's Promotions in Liverpool, and it says, we've got a free gig this Thursday, 16th of May at Hardy's in Liverpool, where the bands playing will be Monkey Island and Ricky Spontaine. If it isn't too much trouble, would it be possible to tell anyone out there that we're looking for local bands to play at the venue, and they can drop tapes off there, Hardy's, and we'll give them a listen. And Monkey Island go like this.
I got no good faith or sense of reason. I got no advice or reason to heed it. I got no kind thoughts or words to soothe you. I got no remorse or guilty conscience. Solid gold light. Solid gold light. Solid gold light. I got no good faith or sense of reason. I got no advice or reason to read it. I got no kind thoughts or words to soothe you. I got no remorse or guilty conscience. Solid gold light. Solid gold light. Solid gold light.
The Essential Mix on Radio 1 features the world's greatest dance DJs and producers right here every weekend. In the mix this week, from the immensely successful remix production team Tiempo, Tim Lennox gives this week's Essential Mix 2 hours worth of his notorious Fresh gig, held weekly at Manchester's Hacienda Club. So brace yourselves for massive sounds from the man himself. The Essential Mix, this Sunday morning between 2 and 4 a.m.
Tribulation All-Stars and Paul Fox, that's called The Book. It comes from an LP on Word, Sound and Power Records. They're called Redemption Dub, Tribulation Dub Volume 4. And before that, it was Monkey Island, 7-inch single on Thrill City Records called Solid Gold Lies. And another fax here from Peter from Soul Bossa saying, could you mention the fact that they're playing at the Camden Monarch on the 11th of May, which is tonight. A new single out in 2 weeks, and it's in the programme tomorrow night between 8 and 10, right here on Radio 1. Here's another from The Fall. is DJ Clarkie's Event Horizon on a compilation LP on Dance Paradise Records. Far too many dance compilations around, but this is a good one for sure. After the news, FSK.
97 to 99 FM, Radio 1, Newsbeat.
Manchester United have won the FA Cup final, beating Liverpool 1-0 with an Eric Cantona goal.
Footballer of the year and the scorer of the winning goal that gives Alec Ferguson the double-double.
It was important. I've done the double 2 years ago. Again this season, it's a great moment. Now, we can go on holiday.
Manager Alex Ferguson.
I can't believe that it ever gets much better than this.
Oh, unbelievable. I'm so proud of him.
Liverpool's manager Roy
I thought
Evans.
we were pretty poor in the first half. I thought we took a long time to get into the game. But second half, I thought we got into it well, and we're obviously very disappointed to lose a late goal.
Radio 1.
Now, the news head teachers have been warned that by the Education Secretary that any boycott of league tables for primary schools would be unacceptable. John Major has made a scathing attack on Tony Blair and the Labour Party in the Tories' Scottish Conference. Police in Sunderland have appealed for help in tracing a 10-year-old boy who's been missing for more than 24 hours. And O.J. Simpson has arrived in Britain to be greeted by a group of people shouting "murderer." The former American football star was cleared of killing his wife and her friend last year. Radio 1 Newsbeat. I'm Owen Thomas.
Radio 1, more music.
Eine Kommune, die nennt sich Amonü. Man kriegt ihr Doppelalbum bei der Badischen Anilin und Sodafabrik. Tief im englischen Garten spielt eine Sauerkrautband für den, der die Silbe sauer nicht nur aus dem Restaurant kennt, wie Tölpel Bitterling. Mädchen träumt von Sandosa, so heißt das vorderste Liedchen auf der Kommune allererster Metronom-LP. Selbst Uschi Obermeier schüttelt die Maracas, dann gibt es einen Zweier im Namen und es singt Renate Knaub-Krötenschwanz.
myself.
That's FSK on Sub Up Records from Munich, an LP called International, and that was, it's called and was an Amondoul discography. And staying in Germany, actually, some mates of mine sent me a compilation of German football songs called Spitzenreiter, which means chart topper, and this is a Bayern Munich song, well, a Bayern minuet, actually, called Lieselotte, Lass uns doch in Stadion gehen, which means something along the lines of, Lieselotte, are you going to the match?
Bayern, ja Bayern, euch wollen wir sehen. Lieselotte, lass uns doch ins Stadion gehen. Lieselotte, lass uns dort die Bayern sehen. Läuft der blonde Kalle in die Abseitsfalle, sicher schießt er bald ein tolles Tor. Lieselotte, lass uns doch ins Stadion gehen. Lieselotte, lass uns den Paul Breiter sehen. Mit den weiten Pässen, ja, die sind ein Fressen. So was Schönes sah man nie zuvor.
Auch der Niedermeier und der Augenthaler, ja, die sind schon Asse, die sind Sonderklasse.
Lieselotte, lass uns doch ins Stadion gehen. Lieselotte, lass uns dort den Junghahn ziehen. Ohne viel zu hasten, hält er rein den Kasten, wie der Sepp es tat so manches Jahr. Und der Czernay, das ist ein Trainer, das ist ein Könner in seinem Fach. Und Willi Hoffmann, der Präsident, ja, der ist schon clever, ja, der ist wach. Auch der Manager Uli Hoeneß zeigt uns, wenn's sein muss, was er noch kann. Und Kassierer, Masseur und Vorstand sind schwer in Ordnung, stellen ihren Mann. Bayern, ja Bayern, wie spielt ihr so schön. Lieselotte, lass uns doch ins Stadion gehen. Lieselotte, lass uns vor Horstmann sehen. Auch der blonde Beine, ja, das ist schon eine, wie der Jansson, Oblak und der Kraus.
Und der Dieter Hoeneß zeigt uns etwas Schönes. Bremmler und Nürnberger machen niemals Ärger.
Lieselotte, lass uns doch ins Stadion gehen. Lass uns auf den neuen deutschen Meister sehen. Das ist längst beschlossen, Freunde und Genossen. 1980 wird ein Bayernjahr. La 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 la, Bayern, 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 Freunde und Genossen, das ist längst beschlossen. Bayern Meister, das ist sonnenklar.
Now that's by Philharmonica, and Bayern Minuet is the title of it. Lieselotte, Lass uns doch ins Stadion gehen. And it comes from an LP from Rough Trade Germany called Spitzenreiter. And there'll be some other songs from that played in programmes during the summer, I don't doubt, albeit rather more conventional football songs than perhaps that was. This is Sleeper, the last from them, their session for the programme. Obviously not the band's fault that this preview of the LP comes after the release of the LP. And my apologies to them for the cock-up, frankly. There's no other word for it.
Paris alive, you'll be the one standing on the dock little papers in the sun. I sage your eyes, you'll keep me warm, falling at your feet with no feelings of my own. What will I do with you lately? What can I do with you lately? Two robbers arrive, big guys with guns. You'll be the one that came backwards as we run. You seen us come by, bad guys who sin. You'll be the one not believing anything. What do I do for you lately? What can I do with you? 'Cause I'm not afraid of you. You're very nice, in fact, you give me
I say, come on. Once again, I'm taken aback. That's a sleeper, the last from them, which is called Factor 41. And I was going to do yet another segue, but so astonished by that I just sat here and failed to press the button. If I had pressed the button, it would have gone like this.
Danny Rampling, pumping your Saturday evening.
Stand by. Danny Rampling on your radio.
The Love Groove Dance Party.
Tonight is party time.
Between 7 and 9 p.m. on 97 to 99 FM Radio 1.
Danny Rampling, don't you ever stop pumping.
Don't know much about this one. It's by the Happy Campers, White Label. Mystery seems to be the title of it, but it's not the A-side. In fact, the A-side is called White Jazz, if you want to go out and search for it. And before that, it was Sleeper, their session, current session on the programme. Factor 41 was the title of that. And in these grim and graceless times, it's rather nice to get a letter like this one from Simon Roberts, who writes to me from, I think it must be Allerton near Ludlow. He says, thought I'd drop you a line to let you know I received my Mini, won in the wedding present Mini competition. All seemed rather unbelievable until last Saturday when David Gage and Sally rolled up in the driveway and presented me with this wonderful prize. I'd just like to say thanks very much to Sally and David for taking the time to drive down, and what an honour it was to be in the company of a man I greatly admire. Thanks to Cooking Vinyl Records, and to you, John, for picking out my entry. And thanks for a fantastic prize, and thanks to all concerned for being there. And so he goes on. He says, amazingly, it's my birthday on the 11th. Any chance of playing Crawl from the 3 Songs EP? Well, I'm afraid not, Simon, because I've only just opened your letter, but a much appreciated letter nevertheless. This is Trackstar. And that's from a 10-inch EP or mini LP or something along those lines on Silver Girl Records by Trackstar. The LP is called Sometimes What's the Difference, and that was True Crime. And here's the last from our session guests also, Gorky's Psychotic Monkey.
Well, isn't it a lovely day? Oh, I'm feeling all brand new. Well, isn't it a lovely day? Oh, boating on Sunday with you. And if you really want to kiss her, just go right down så därför så om det gör mot er men kan det gå mot och till därför så man borde glad om det gör mot er men kan det gå mot och till därför så man borde glad om det gör mot er men kan det gå mot och till
Tomat Sound, I think, is the title of that, but I may have got that slightly wrong. Apologies if I have. Gorky Psychotic Monkey, though, the last from them, of another excellent session. And don't forget that tomorrow's sessions between 8 and 10 come from Scarfo and the Delgados. This is Hellraiser. Right, that's your lot from me for the time being. This is Hellraiser on Breakthrough Records, and thanks very much for listening. Not been the best afternoon of my life, I have to confess. Don't forget, tomorrow night between 8 and 10, I'll be back with Scarfo and the Delgados. Right now, though, it's Danny Rampling.
Saturdays for you to see what your life can truly be. Saturdays for you to see what your life can truly be.
Rampling on your radio.
Tonight it's party time tonight. Tonight it's party time tonight.
Danny Rampling, live Saturday night.
97-99 FM, Radio 1. Good evening and welcome along. Feeling good to be back with you. Tonight on the show we have the Music Magazine Top 20 sweep following the lottery winning number.